Hello everybody, in the series called Great Quotes from of famous economists, we have great quotes of Isabel Paterson today, and my name is Narendra Kumar and we are from NRK Academy. So let's start the great quotes of Isabel Paterson. First one: a tax supported compulsory educational system is the complete model of the totalitarian state of a dictatorship. Most of the harm in the world is done by good people and not by accident, lapse means some mistake, or omission. It is the result of their deliberate actions, long persevered in, which they hold to be motivated by high ideals towards virtuous ends. There can be no greater stretch of arbitrary power than to seize children from their parents, teach them whatever the authorities decree they shall be taught, and expropriate from the parents the funds to pay for the procedure. Poverty can be brought about by law. It cannot be forbidden by law. The military state is the final form to which every planned economy tends rapidly. A tax-supported compulsory educational system is a complete model of the totalitarian state. The most vindictive resentment may be expected from the pedagogic profession for any suggestion that they should be dislodged from their dictatorial position. It will be expressed mainly in epithets such as reactionary at the mildest. Nevertheless, the question to put to any teacher moved to such indignation is, do you think nobody would willingly entrust his children to you to pay you for teaching them? Why do you have to extort your fees and collect your pupils by compulsion? Right now, it is a terrible thing to be a rugged individualist. But if we don't know what else to be, but we don't know what else to be except a feeble non-entity. If everyone were invariably honest, able, wise, and kind, there should be no occasion for government. Everyone would readily understand what is desirable and what is possible in given circumstances. All would concur upon the best means towards their purpose and for equitable participation in the ensuing benefits, and would act without compulsion or default. The maximum production was certainly obtained from such voluntary action arising from personal initiative. But since human beings will sometimes lie, shirk, break promises, fail to improve their faculties, act imprudently, seize by violence the goods of others, and even kill one another in anger or greed, government might be defined as a police organization. In that case, it must be described as a necessary evil. It would have no existence as a separate entity and no intrinsic authority. It could not be justly empowered to act excepting as individuals infringed one another's rights when it should enforce prescribed penalties. Generally, it would stand in the relation of a witness to contract, holding a forfeit for the parties. As such, the least practicable measure of government must be the best. Anything beyond the minimum must be oppression. The objection to profit is as if a bystander observing the planter digging his crop should say, you put in only one potato and you are taking out a dozen. You must have taken them away from someone else. Those extra potatoes cannot be yours by right. If profit is denounced, it must be assumed that running at a loss is admirable. On the contrary, that is what requires justification. Profit is self-justifying. Trade and money which go together in a stream of energy inevitably wash away the enclosing walls of a society of status. In arguing against free enterprise capitalism, the collectivist always adopts a false assumption of a fixed number of jobs in that system. Conversely, in arguing for collectivism, he always assumes that there will be as many jobs as there are workers. The government will make the jobs. And that completes the powerful quotations for free enterprise by Isabel Paterson. Thank you.